I'm gonna put an end to this shit once and for all.
Mom and Pops are officially calling it quits.
Friends?
Forever.
I want to play.
No, not even close.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about BMF Season 3, Episode 10, the season finale. This is the what to expect video for the season finale, and it is based off the trailer that they put out. Now the title of the episode is called Prime Time. And the description of the episode reads, Meech and Terry return to Atlanta. The brothers work together to retrieve everything they've worked hard for and plan to expand to St. Louis and other cities with Miami as a hub. Meech and Terry are in for one of their greatest adventures. So those are the key elements of the season finale. You already know it's about to go down. And it's looking like your boy Remy, aka Booger T, he's about to get dropped off. Him and this crew. I mean, these guys have been causing issues all season long. They was causing issues back in season 2. And now it is time for them to meet their fate. Remy, you gotta go. We best be smoking on that Remy pack by the end of episode 10. And remember, episode 10, it will be airing on May 10th. They will be going on a break. This is something that they have not done. And now we have to wait for the final episode. My question is this. Will there be a leak? Because you already know, usually it's always some type of leaks, whether it's Power or BMF. So we're going to see if Starz, we're going to see if they're able to hold this information in and this episode does not get leaked out early. But y'all can leave y'all predictions down below if y'all think that's going to happen. At the end of the day, I'm still going to have to wait until it airs and then I will do my recap officially. Now you guys, make sure you checked out the episode 9 recap if you haven't. I dropped it yesterday. And now everybody is waiting for this final episode. And I'm going to tell you right now, Detective Veronica Jen, you better hope and pray that Henrietta does not find out what you're doing. In this trailer, it does seem like, she's getting kind of aggressive. But maybe they're just, hooking up, having a good time. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to try my best to focus on all the key points that we saw in this trailer. If I miss anything, you guys can let me know down below. Now in the trailer, we already know what time it is. The Red Dogs, they not stopping and they have to neutralize these guys at all costs. We know the Red Dogs, they pull Meech and Terry, the whole crew over at the end of episode 9 and they impounded the vehicle. So we're going to see the aftermath of that. Of course, they're not going to find anything. And we know in this episode, they're going to continue to look for stuff. Pulling more members over and trying to see what they can get. But from the looks of the trailer, it seems like they're not going to be able to get anything. And we know that Terry is having a conversation with Meech and he's asking him, what is his game plan? And we know that Meech is saying that he's going to put an end to all of this because he is tired of the Red Dogs. So what does Meech have in store for these guys? Because they're not going to stop. I mean, you already got issues with Remy. You got issues with Henrietta and, Detective Brian, he's lurking as well. But you still have to figure out what you're going to do with the Red Dogs who seem very unstoppable, at least as of right now. Now, we know Terry is telling Meech that mom and dad, they're calling it quits officially, right? And we know we're going to see the aftermath of all of this. We know Lucille, she pretty much told us that she, is in love with the doctor. And we know that Charles most likely will be going on tour, having a great time doing his music stuff. So we can hear Lucille talking about Friends and we can hear Charles talking about Forever. So it seems like the two are going to agree. And of course, this divorce, it may end up going through. We're going to find out soon enough. But man, I know it's taking a lot for Charles to just accept what's going on and move on. I told you guys, we're going to find out if that doctor is really legit. But as of right now, the doctor, he has shown that he is legit. He is a nice guy and he's not about any games. And he actually does care for Lucille, right? But I'm still preparing for some type of plot twist. I still think something's up. But then again, I can be completely wrong. Now, in the trailer, we can see your girl, Detective Veronica Jen. We know she's going to continue to kick it with Henrietta. And I would not be surprised if Henrietta finds out about that bug that Veronica Jen planted. Now in the trailer, we know that Veronica is talking about work stuff. She is trying to figure out what Henrietta is doing or having a conversation about, but Henrietta, she does not want to talk about that. She wants to get her freak on. She wants to have a great time with Veronica Jen once again. And it does seem like something was happening, but I believe this is just them, making out, and that's it. Now we know Henrietta has a new hairstyle. She does not have those wigs on anymore. And now she is showing her true form. And I want to know what Detective Bryant has in store, and if Henrietta will find out that Detective Bryant was the person that took out her cousins. Because if that's the case, I already know it's about to be, a major showdown, especially if Veronica Jen ends up getting hurt. And I still think it's going to be some issues with, Henrietta and her pops Blaze. Now in the trailer, we can see Remy and his boys, and we know it's about to be a final showdown, in my opinion, with Meech and of course Duffy. They ain't playing around. And I'm pretty sure that Meech is going to find out that it was Remy and his crew that gave, the Red Dogs that intel. I seen some of you guys calling Remy the Red Dog snitch. Well, from the looks of it, that just might be the case. I mean, this guy, you already know he hates Meech, and he wants to keep him out of Atlanta, and he just seems like a flat out hater. He needs to pay for all the stuff that he has done, for getting, kids popped, and of course, for, taking out Ty Washington. We ain't forgot about that back in season 2. So now it's time for Remy to finally meet his fate. And we know in the trailer that Duffy and Meech, they both got they strapped, they both in vans, and they pulling up on Remy and his boys, firing off, and most likely taking these guys out. And I hope that is the case. Hell, I hope some of the crew end up turning on Remy to get him up out of here. But in order for Meech to continue to expand the organization, Remy has to be neutralized at all costs. Now we know in the description, it's talking about, Meech expanding, and of course Miami being a new hub. And if that is the case, I believe that Glock character, he may really be up out of here. Because if they're going to return to Miami and have that be a central hub, that means you cannot have a major threat in your way. At least that's my opinion. So your boy Glock could be gone for real, and the Glock pack could be official. And also, I think we're going to find out what really happened to Hoop. I mean, he got popped. He got shot multiple times by Henrietta with the Golden Gun. So it ain't looking too good for him as well. But I know a lot of the fans, they're hoping and praying that Hoop can pull through somehow, some way. But episode 10 should reveal all. And sometimes these actors, they come out and make it seem like their character is gone, but then they pop back up in the show. So as I told you guys, in my opinion, I'm not believing anything until I see episode 10, until I get that 100% confirmation that they up out of here. But as I told you guys, based off the description and seeing how they would have that hub down in Miami, it seems like the threat of Glock and the MKs may not be a problem because their leader Glock is gone, right? And I know in that episode 9, Glock was being very disrespectful. He wanted revenge, and he was told he should not go for revenge. And y'all saw what ended up happening to him. He got popped, and most likely it cost him his life. Now, I will continue to talk about BMF Season 3. We will continue to prepare for the season finale. It is a lot of things we can talk about still. I want to know if Rodney Greeny Green is really done. You know what I'm saying? Because he was running his mouth when Meech beat him down earlier on in the season, and he really made it seem like he was going to pop back up. But we haven't seen him yet. Is it a chance that Rodney Greeny Green will pop up in the season finale and create some issues for Angel? And I know Meech and Angel, they are very close, but it seems like she's going to be around for a little bit longer than expected, at least from the early predictions. This girl is here. It seems like she's more of a ride or die, and she really does have feelings for Meech. But that could all end if somebody decides to take her out. But we're going to see how they give us this story. I know a lot of things are based on the true story, and a lot of things are not based on the true story. So time will tell as far as what they want to do with this. And I hope that your boy Terry continues to put Markeisha in her place, because in the last episode, she was doing entirely too much. But as I told you guys, all that stuff was Terry's fault because he brought her there. Don't bring her to any type of business meetings at all. She wants to party, have a vacation, go out to eat and shop and all that stuff. Look, we ain't got time for that. We got to get this money. We got to, move this weight. We ain't got time to be kicking it like that. And Terry does not have time to hear all that complaining, but that's what happens when you bring a girl like Marquesha around, a girl, in my opinion, who you can never trust. So we're going to see what she's going to be all about in this season finale and what's going to happen with Nicole and Breeze. We know they're getting real close, and we know Lucille, she does not want Nicole making any type of mistakes, and that makes all the sense in the world. But we know Nicole, she was kind of shook when she saw LaWanda deliver that baby, so maybe she continues to make the right moves when it comes to Breeze, but Breeze does not seem like a guy that was kind of trying to force his way, with Nicole, which is a good thing. So we're going to see what time it is in this next upcoming episode. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support. As I told you guys, I will continue to drop more videos for you guys this upcoming week, and we will continue to prepare for the season finale. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.